What is going on, guys? It is your boy CryptoMykel here, coming today with a, hardware news update, guys. So we did post a sneak preview a couple weeks back of our CCX box that we got in from our boy Seb Chaps, or Octarius, or you may even know him as NodeAndBits. So we got one of these bad boys in while we were away on a trip. Mine personally is an i7 3770 with 512 gigabytes of NVMe, 2 NVMe drive, 16 gigabytes of DDR, I think it's 3 RAM that is inside the machine, with a RX 6400 graphics card, all inside this sweet small form factor case. Now this is a full almost plug and play once you have it like configured to your the pools that you want, and you've set up your node and your wallet and everything. Once you've done all that, it is fairly easy and straightforward. Once you've done that, it actually is extremely straightforward, and it'll just do it all for you. All that stuff will run automatically the moment you plug it in. So pretty cool, pretty out freaking standing. But it is a full-on miner, a full node, as well as a wallet for the Conceal Network, and you can even stake inside your Conceal wallet. So overall, a fantastic little device. My build out is like $505 before any kinds of like taxes or shipping. So do keep that in mind, but you'll have a link to this website down in the description below, and super shout out to them for sending this over for review. I greatly appreciate it. You are out freaking standing, sir. Now, this is a super interesting device because it does come in at less than $1,000 for this device. That was the goal, and the goal and the price point for this was to come in at that. It definitely beats that. I think with shipping, it's like 600 and something bucks to me with shipping. So overall, not that bad for a full node, a miner, and the wallet is built in as well, so that way it's all there together, ready to go. So we're going to go unbox this, and then we are going to get it set up. So this may be a little bit of a longer video for you, but once we have it set up, we will come back and create more content, of course, over the CCX box. But let's get this bad boy set up and ready to go. So let's go. All right. So our boy Octarius, also known as NodeAndBits, sent us a pretty interesting package here. Did not mean to wear the shirt, but the shirt actually has a lot to do with it. There's custom notes, which you also may know him as Seb Chaps in the YouTube world. This in particular unit with shipping and everything included was $684. Full disclosure, I did not pay that amount, but that is how much that this unit in particular does cost. Ooh, got the Conceal sticker. We got 2 CryptoMykel right there on. Thank you for confiding to review the CCX box. Looks like we got Conceal stickers, as well as a Conceal USB. So it says I need to plug this into the box, plug in mouse, keyboard, Ethernet, screen, power cable, insert the USB key into one of the dedicated USB ports, and Ubuntu for concealers. Here's the README. There's a first boot So if you would actually like to read up on those, there's those. And now, oh, I heard something rattle and it scared me. It's just the spare parts. Holy cow, guys. This thing is crazy. Even has the conceal sticker, or this anodized blue parts on the bottom for the feet. Power supply, graphics card, if I'm not mistaken, is a B75 motherboard with an i7 processor with 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 512 gigabyte SSD. Alright, so just took out the 2 screws. There's actually supposed to be 4 screws. The rest of them are actually in this bag right here. They left 2 screws in for customs purposes in case they decided to tear it apart, which they didn't. Has this little handy dandy pull, and then has magnets right there to help keep it nice and secure. And then slide off. Super nice plate on the side, and there is the card, which is a AMD card, and it is it's an RX 460, or not 460, 4700. Yeah. So we can even go right here and pull off the back. There is our hard drive, our CPU cooler, which is a small form factor cooler, plus 2 sticks of RAM, and of course the wiring. And it is all tucked away super nicely. Now let's get into the next part of this video and get to setting it up. Now that we have this bad boy unboxed, sitting on my desk, that USB is plugged in and we are booted on, we can continue on with this awesome setup. Not to mention we got the coffee, so we are here and ready to go. So we're going to install Ubuntu the way it's installed on the drive. We're going to go through all of this, so continue. Alright, so we're going to let it install all the extra stuff too, just to be safe. But just go for a normal installation. We're not going for minimalistic in the situation. This is a full-on PC. Alright, so there's nothing else. There's nothing on it anyway, so it'll be fine. Alright, click continue. And now once we've installed this, there is a newer version of the Conceal Assistant. So we will have to fix that. Still Chicago, but geographically we're not on that side of the world. Alright, so let's create this real fast. Alright, now that we have all of this information pretty much filled out, so the username that I'm going to go with on this box is my CCX-Box. Computer's name, pick a username. We gave it a good fair password, as it says. Require my password to log in on login 100%. So on to the next step. As you can see, pretty cool. Has its own Polydeb Conceal Network. Makes computing for concealers. I love this. This is a custom Ubuntu flavor as well. It is Ubuntu for concealers. You can download Ubuntu for concealers if you would like. It is a free and open source software, so you can check that out as well. I'll have a link to that down below if you would like to download this version of Ubuntu. Maybe you will like it. Just something good to mention. On top of the full node that it is running, you can have access. You do have access to the Snap Store, so you can download other applications, Discord, Firefox, Brave, Opera, games, GIMP, Ubuntu, or not Ubuntu, OBS. If you wanted to stream from it, I wouldn't recommend it, but just because you'll be mining from it, so it is being useful on resources. But it is a full-on computer that you do have access to do things with, browse the internet, do things, as well as it comes with Ubuntu's Conceal desktop wallet, banking basically at your fingertips. You have access to your transactions, inbox. You can send concealed messages. Now remember, Conceal is a privacy-based coin, so anything that you do on the Conceal network is, well, concealed. Now once you bridge out of that network and you go to a different chain like Ethereum or Matic or I think Avalanche and Polygon, you are no longer private. So do keep that in mind. But that does work the other way around as well. Alright, so now that that is fully done, installation is complete, now we just need to restart the computer. So upon doing that, follow the instructions. Click restart, right? It's going to tell us a very important situation that's going to occur in right now. Remove the installation media, then press enter. So that cool, fancy USB drive with the Conceal logo on it that they give you, just take it out, press enter, and now when it reboots, I don't know why it does this green thing. It's only when I'm on my my Elgato card. If anybody's ever seen that, put your comment down below. Is it bad? Is my driver like upset? What happened? It's only when that happens. But then it goes, everything is fine. It doesn't, no matter what machine I plug it into. Alright, so we are up, we are running. Now we just got a few little things to set up. Nope, we do not want to enable Ubuntu Pro. Click next. It's always nice to send them information, but this is a Conceal situation, so no. Normally you can click yes. It's okay. It's just that way they can detect if something is wrong. Oh, it's okay. We don't really want to install anything else. These are other things that you can download on this computer because it is a full functioning operating system. You know, you can do coding on this computer, Zoom, Spotify, Slack, Android Studio if you're trying to create apps, Plex Media Server if you want to maybe upgrade the storage on this and store movies or something on there. OBS if you want to do anything. Of course, there is update. That's fine. We know. Oh yeah, we know there's going to be updates. This is the first run in a while. So, yeah. Anyway, you can download all of these things if you ever choose to. We're not at this moment in time, so we're just going to click continue, and we're going to be done. Now, let's install all of these Ubuntu updates first. All right, so we are fully set up. I just changed it into dark mode. There's a cool little tool that they have. It'll change it into like CCX mode, and it gives it like a full custom theme. So you can toy around with that in appearance and settings, as well as the CCX color, which is right here. That one right there. One thing I do want to check though is I do want to first ping the pools just to see which pool is closest. Now remember, it's going to ask you for like your password. Okay, just the US, just go with 0 for US. Click OK. It's going to look and see if there's anything. Alright, just remind me later. It keeps trying to install that update, but it's not going through, so worry about it later. So right now it's connecting to the nodes, running the node pings for all of those pools. We're going to see which pool is going to be the best choice for us at our current location. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this. Alright, so it looks like fastpool.xyz XYZ is the fastest pull. It'll auto close here in a couple of seconds, but fast pull and then hash vault will be our top 2 pulls that we will probably set up for our pull settings. All right, so we need to go to here, which is the Conceal Assistant. All right, so we need to go to terminal mode first, because we need to update our Conceal Assistant and everything. So it's going to ask us for your password. This is by design of Ubuntu, so do be aware of that. It's 11.11 right now, guys. Make a wish. All right, so yeah, latest version. So we do know there is a newer version of the Conceal Assistant. We just have to run. But first, we do actually need to register for our Conceal Assistant. So click register. So right here, you need to create a username and a password, and then register your Conceal Assistant. Okay, now write this down, because if you lose this, there's no help for you. Just kidding, maybe. But just please back it up as if you were writing down your seed storage, because you will need that extra bit of recovery information for your seed phrase whenever we get to the wallet. All right, so let's get this started. All right, so we got that. So now we just need to click like access our box. So we need to go into here, and it's going to ask us to enter in our information to confirm that we are who we just said we are. All right, so now that we have actually logged into here, we need to go in, and of course we need to deactivate our node, so that way we can set up everything, because currently it's not. And then also we need to deactivate the miner, because it is also not set up either. Now this does take you to the home page here, which is pretty cool, and you do get an automatic set right into the bridge, which is pretty awesome. I think this is the original bridge. There is an app as well, an app bridge, which does make things easy. All right, now here is our import or create a wallet. So we are going to create a wallet. We're not going to import one, so do keep that in mind. But this is the web wallet. So if you do want to not use a web wallet, you need to go over here to Conceal Desktop and then run that, so you can run the main wallet. Well, it's because this is already in use, so that's okay. All right, now that those are deactivated, this is where you get the chance to, we can either modify the Guardian config, which we're not, or we can update the Conceal core. All right, so once you do have like your wallet set up and everything, because that is do go to the wallet page and then set that up. That way you can get all of your information, right? Here you go, transaction history. So we do want to receive, because we do need a receiving address, just so that way we can copy it for later purposes. We'll just click that, and then we can go back to our main thing, because we do still need to, of course, reactivate the node. And then we also need to modify our miner settings. All right, so we are using SRB miner multi. Here's the mining address that it gives you, but that's not our address, so we do need to change that over to where it is our address. And now the pool that we are going to use is fast pool, because that was the closest pool for us. And once you do that, you just click modify. That way it is set, confirmed, and done. Confirm it. And now we can actually go ahead and activate it. And if you do want to change your fan, there is a button over here that says fan speed. Enter that option in. All right, so like currently present fan speed is 124 out of 255. Fan speed in overclock setting is 125 out of 255. So you can set it up by direct or via target temperature. All right, so that is a thing. So you either press D or T, whether you're doing direct or temp. So say we were doing D, say 125 is the minimum, right? So let's just say, we'll just call it 130, right? We'll just do it just for now. We'll see if it's okay. Boom. We just changed our fan speed. Here is our information for our GPU, our current temperature, as well as the load average, and as well as the watts that it is currently pulling, which is pretty accurate. It's using LM sensors, which is what I always use. All right, so currently we are up and hashing. Our node is active. The only thing I have left to do is just configure the actual full node wallet. That way I can access a little bit more things like staking and things like that. And then our node will actually feed off of that. So that's the last thing I have to do, but we are currently mining. I was having some issues getting it up and running, but it was operator error because I was pointing towards a TLS port and I had TLS as true. So it was looking for an SSL port. That was my bad. So we are currently up and hashing though, as it currently stands. Now there's this cool little tool up here in the right corner. Actually, you can click on the GPU, shows you the GPU temperature, the fans. Now you can go over to the setting right here, click settings, and you can see that our total wattage that we're actually currently pulling, our edge temp, which is the GPU, is 40 watts according to LM sensors. If you actually ever been kind of curious, you can actually Control Alt T. Should be, there we go. Yeah, pseudo watch sensors. So this will actually watch the sensors. This tells you your PCIe adapter, also the CPU as well. So this kind of tells you right here a good indication, junction temperature, memory temperatures, as well as here is the current wattage. And you can actually leave this running. It's called watch because it watches it. All right, so you don't have to leave it running, but I mean, if you would like to, you can. And you can kind of see this is how it gets its data. So see, the edge temp is the exact same. If you want to cross-reference where that data is coming from, we can click here to refetch. See our hash rate, and it does have an API for Monero Stack. So you can see our connection to the pool. It's good. Results, and then our hash rate. So that is the current standing of the card. How freaking standing. That is at least it up, running, hashing, and going from unboxing to hashing. There we go. A little bit of a longer video. We'll have more videos coming out here soon about this. And we'll dive further into the CCX box. So next video, we'll go over a full node guide, and so that way you can kind of get the gist of how to sync up your Conceal node from your full node wallet to the node that is running on the CCX box, because it is a node by itself already, but you can get that extra layer and sync it to your own node from your own personal wallet, which is kind of cool. And then maybe we'll even try solo mining to it at that point. Who knows? Catch y'all on the next one, guys. Much love. Peace out. Remember to stay freaking savage, conceal yourselves, and thank you again, Seb Chaps, for getting this sent over to us to review for the Conceal Network. Catch you on the flip side, guys. Much love. Peace out. Stay savage.